Hey guys, yesterday I showed you loading a project to the Vetter platform. I didn't show you, and I meant to, the Vetter that I earned doing that. I earned 200 Vetter. Now that's something that we will pay more for as you move up the rank. So after you make a couple posts and people vote on it, if they were successful projects, your rank will improve. And as it improves, you'll make more and more Vetter. In fact, paying quite a bit for the upper ranks for those that are good at picking projects that do well. We'll talk more about that later. There's a few little kinks we have to work out. Like, for example, you look at my scout, I'm in my profile right now. I just want to show you something really quick. If you look at the scout rank, you're going to see it says already earned 0 Vetter. They're going to update that, I believe, today so that that's working properly. That was reported as an issue because I actually have posted 2 projects now, one that I just called Test Presale and the other called Robin Bird. We're not actually going to approve these to the calendar. I was just doing that for the video. I will let you know, though, that a lot of the projects I'll show you in a second are being posted live to the calendar. A lot of people, a lot of experienced scouts and vetters that are using this now are making Vetter and they're posting live projects to the calendar. I just did a couple test ones. I just want to make that point. And again, this would actually show how much Vetter I've earned today. And actually for today, I just did one today. It should say 200 Vetter. And I'm going to go over all this later. I wanted us to focus right now on down here where it says my approved projects, my pending projects, my draft projects, and my rejected projects. So when someone's brand new to the system, the Vetter platform, we don't know if they're just goofing off, maybe they're just playing around, and maybe they're just going to load up some goofy information just to test it out because they don't know what's going on yet, or they just want to test it. So we have things first go into the admin for approval if they're new. Now, after someone has posted a couple successful projects and they're doing a good job on the platform, they'll automatically get their projects immediately approved and go straight to the calendar without requiring approval. But again, when somebody is new, they're at the rank of yellow, and which is like the starting color, and they don't have a history yet. So we want to make sure that it gets approved so they don't have any funny words or just goofy stuff that we don't want on the calendar, right? And so right now, everything is going to be going to the approval process by the admin before it gets posted to the calendar. So yesterday in the video, when I was showing how I added a project to the calendar, a pre-sale, and I posted it and I showed you that in the video. If you missed that, look for that video to see how that works. The functions and features of this DApp are absolutely amazing. In fact, personally, I've never seen a smart contract ever invented on the entire crypto sphere, that was usable, that was designed for mainstream use, that had so much built into it. I mean, this really is a representation of the future of crypto. Like, we're at the front of it. And that in itself says a lot about the value of what this is and the impact that it can have in the market. But anyway, I just wanted to show you here. Those are the two projects I posted so far. It's in my pending projects because the admin hasn't approved it. In fact, I'm not going to approve these because they were just test projects to show you how to use them, how to do this. My approved projects, that, something would move over here when the admin has approved it. I can, and I can view this. I can get more information, of what I posted and stuff. My draft projects, if you started to post a project, I mentioned this yesterday, but just briefly, if you start to post a project on the calendar and then you get interrupted, you can hit save draft and that would show up here so you can come back and finish it. And then my rejected projects, that would be something that the admin rejected. Like, actually that's where these are going to end up soon because I'm just going to reject these because it was a test pre-sale. And this I just called Robin Bird. We were messing around, Robin and I, with it and testing out today. And I got paid 200 Vetter for doing that, but we're going to reject it and have it go over here. Now you might be wondering, why are you paying Vetter even if it gets rejected? Because the system is going to weed out the people who are consistently not using this correctly through the color coding. So for example, if people they keep getting their projects rejected, it's not going to get voted on. They're never going to move past the rank of yellow. If something does get approved and people downvote it because it didn't do well, it got rug pulled or whatever, then they're going to turn red. And you're not going to make any money at yellow or red. At yellow right now, we're paying a little bit more than we later will. Usually we'll pay about what it costs in gas to do these transactions. We do want to sometimes pay more with yellow. We want to on-ramp new people, get more people engaged with using it, incentivize. But a lot of times when we have plenty of people posting and the calendar's full of awesome projects, we'll just pay basically break even at yellow ranking. And again, only more when we want to see more activity or new people getting onboarded onto the platform. But the platform itself and the way the voting works is going to weed out anybody who isn't doing a good job, because they would move down to red and they wouldn't earn anything at that level. Now, if you ever do get down to red, just because you posted a bad, quite a few bad projects, but then you were kind of learning how to do a better job, you can move back up, by posting decent projects. And again, you get paid a lot of better at the higher ranks. We're going to talk more about that in another video. I just want to show little pieces of this as we move forward. This is launched to our most experienced scouts and vetters. We're still working a few kinks out. Like, for example, this right here should show that I earned 200 vetter today. I believe that's going to be updated and fixed today. But things are working absolutely amazing. This is just, now that I'm actually using this and playing around with it, we were always excited about it, obviously, and we tested in the Discord, Tribe 100X Discord, how well this concept would work. But now that the DApp is out and we're able to play around with it and post projects and look at this stuff, it's like just obvious that this is really cutting edge. And again, watch our videos if you're new to all this, read our white paper, learn what's going on here, because this is pretty unprecedented to have a smart contract this sophisticated, giving people an opportunity to earn Vetter token that has real value by putting good projects up on the calendar, de-incentivizing, in other words, not paying people who put up bad projects, but rewarding people very highly who move up the ranks, which is wildly, wildly valuable to investors who will come here, who will want to own Vetter, thus increasing the price of the token as more and more holders hold Vetter, because they just want to use the platform to find these pre-sales and to be able to see the history and the success or failure record of those that are posting. Plus there's so much more to this that we've talked about, the tipping. There's so much built into this. I'll just cut it off right there for today. I'm going to keep checking in. I won't check in tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be taking off most of the day and getting some exercise, getting out into the world. And even though we're going to get rained on, but I'll be back on Thursday with more updates. And we're building training that's much more, formal and much more well presented to onboard people who are coming to the platform. We're getting ready to turn on our wave 2 marketing, which is a huge marketing. We have a lot of leftover, a lot of funds left over from wave 1 that's going to start directing into the same funnel, which is training people brand new how to get started using the platform, showing them, hey, you need this much Vetter to get access to these things, showing how cool the features are. We're gonna be making professional videos around that and then turning that marketing on here soon. But I'll keep you posted on these features, how things are working here in between now and then. Obviously very excited about how well this is working so far. We'll see you soon.